Right now, forget every productivity hack you've ever heard. Seriously, drop it all. What if I told you the secret to getting more done isn't about cramming your day or rushing through endless to-do lists? In fact, if you keep operating the same way, you're going to keep feeling stressed, scattered, and burnt out. So if you care about your progress, you need to stop and listen. Because I'm about to flip your approach to time management on its head. If you're eager for real, actionable strategies to finally manage your time and keep your sanity, you're in the right place. But just before we dive deeper, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you're first to hear when we release fresh videos right here on the Growth Mindset Project. If growth, learning, and reaching your potential matter to you, you definitely want to stay connected. Now let's get real. None of this is about toxic motivation. If you're here for those hustle harder, never sleep, grind till you drop mantras, this video isn't for you. I've lived through real-life pressure, burnout, and academic overload, and the breakthroughs I'm about to share transformed everything about how I manage my time. So, what's the breakthrough? You need to slow down to speed up. I know that sounds backwards, but hear me out. If you're constantly trying to squeeze every minute of your day with no intention, you're setting yourself up to fail. The people who master time management aren't the ones who fill their schedules the most. They're the ones who know exactly what matters and how to move toward it. Step 1. Set clear goals. You've probably heard this 100 times, but this principle is so often misunderstood. You want good grades, for example, but if you have no idea what steps will get you there, you'll wander aimlessly, pretending you're being productive while actually wasting precious energy. Think of it like trying to find your favorite fried chicken joint in a city without a map. You'll walk in circles until you get lost and frustrated. Setting goals that are vague, like "I'll work on my project today," doesn't help you manage your time. The secret? Make your goals ridiculously specific and realistic. Instead of aiming to study chemistry, try review chapters 2 and 3 in the next 45 minutes and summarize 5 key points. Or, write 250 words of my essay before lunch. Being specific creates measurable wins, which fuels your motivation. You know exactly when you finish the task, so you can celebrate that progress and move on. Once your goal is clear, break it down further. When you're staring at a massive task, that's when overwhelm and procrastination kick in. But if your aim is simply create a bullet point outline, that's actionable and easy to start. Then you move to draft the first 2 paragraphs. By reducing tasks into bite-sized steps, you make progress automatic and remove the mental block that so often keeps us stuck. I've lived this myself. My workload was a disaster until I learned to break things down and plan around my actual life. Lectures, meetings, commutes, family, you name it. Instead of trying to block out hours at a time, I'd study during my commute, squeeze in review sessions after lunch, and use dead time between classes for peak focus work. Managing your time is about being intentional, not about stacking your days until you collapse. And here's a hard truth. Rushing is what's wrecking your productivity. Running faster does not mean you'll get to your destination quicker if you're going the wrong way. Think about it. Would you try to achieve a six-pack by doing 200 sit-ups as fast as humanly possible in a minute? Of course not. The same goes for your work. Rushing leads to stress, mistakes, and self-doubt, which will ultimately kill your momentum. If, instead, you deliberately slow yourself down, you suddenly work with intention, make fewer mistakes, and keep your mind sharp. That's the kind of focus that real-time management delivers. Give yourself room to think, to reflect, to revise. The more you slow down, the more control you take. At the 3-minute mark now, if this is already changing how you approach your day, drop a like below and share your biggest time management struggle in the comments. Your experience could help inspire someone else too. Here's another game changer. Start earlier than you think you need to. Build in contingency time. This means if you know an assignment, project, or exam is coming up, don't wait until the date looms over you. Map backward from the deadline and plan to finish 1, 2, even 3 weeks ahead if you can. Why? Because life happens. Maybe your family throws a surprise party. Maybe you get invited out with friends. Maybe the assignment turns out to be way harder than you thought. By creating a buffer in your schedule, you'll take the pressure off so that unexpected hurdles don't send you into a panic. This is how you manage your time like a pro. You anticipate problems before they arise and buy future you some breathing space. If you do finish early, you get to relax, guilt-free. If things take longer than expected, you're still on track. That's real-time management, and you get to enjoy your wins instead of scrambling at the last second. Now, let's talk about the compound effect of consistent effort. There's a myth out there that you need huge marathon study sessions or non-stop grind to achieve great results. Not true. In reality, short bursts of focused effort repeated daily yield far better results over time than cramming everything into a single day. Even 30-minute sessions every day build up, improving your memory, sharpening your thinking, and making learning stick. This strategy is a lifesaver when life is busy. By setting up this kind of schedule, you end up mastering the material for the long run, not just for the test next week. Imagine each small session as a snowflake. Over weeks, you build a snowball, and the momentum keeps you going without burnout. And have you heard of task paralysis? It's that overwhelming feeling when your to-do list spirals out of control, leaving you frozen and unable to start. For neurodivergent folks, like those with ADHD, this can be even more challenging. Here's what works. Move to a new space, a library, a cafe, even another room. Change resets your brain, snaps you out of ruts, and makes tasks feel fresh again. Body doubling is another trick. Study with a friend or put on a study with me video. The silent company and accountability can make hard tasks easier to start and finish. Set up a reward system. Celebrate small victories with something you genuinely enjoy, a coffee break, a short walk, or a favorite song. If you're motivated by bigger rewards, set milestones, like finishing half the syllabus, for something major you've been wanting. Just keep things realistic and shift your rewards around to keep them motivating. Here's another crucial way to manage your time. Eliminate distractions. Don't just fight them. If your phone's a problem, put it out of reach. Or turn your study sessions into mini live streams. Even if no one's watching, knowing you're on camera can help you stay on task. Or use focus modes on your devices. Set up periods where notifications are muted or social media is timed and limited. That conscious barrier makes it less likely you'll sink hours into doom scrolling. Delegate to technology when you can. You don't have to manage your time in your head. Use a planning app, set reminders, automate routines, and let tools handle repetitive stuff. For writing, tools like voice-to-text and grammar checkers let you focus on your ideas, not mechanics. Delegating doesn't mean giving away your responsibility. It means lightening your cognitive load so your brain stays focused on what matters. At the 6-minute mark, quick reminder. If you're finding these hacks and mindset shifts valuable, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment with the next micro habit you're planning to start. Your story can spark someone else's breakthrough. True time management takes trial and error. The first time you try this, progress may be slow. That's normal. Adjust as you go. Take what resonates, swap ideas with others, and keep shaping your system until it really fits you. Your routines and rewards might look totally different from someone else's, and that's the point. The best way to manage your time is the one that works for your brain, your schedule, your life. By setting clear goals, acting with intention, starting early, working in short daily bursts, and removing distractions and overwhelm, you're going to see an incredible shift, not just in your results, but your confidence too. You'll have more energy for what matters, and you'll finally feel in charge of your day, not the other way around. If you're ready to keep growing and master every area of your life, check out our other videos right here on the Growth Mindset Project. And don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, and stay tuned for more strategies to unlock your real potential. Thanks for being part of our community. See you in the next one.